Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, a crew looking to make a strong statement, taking on another squad from the Big Ten. A crew today that's looking to make a strong statement. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. Steps out at the 16, would have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone.
Got it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up.
Blizzy. Here we go.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance to a really nice gain.
Even the yard here at third down to keep this opening drive going. There's a blitz look here from the defense. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right now.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback. But he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he
fires this throw and is intercepted.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Carrier.
Excellent field position here for the offense.
25.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Nunez. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. First and goal for the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense looking to throw the ball.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And he knocks through the PAT. He'll bring it out from his end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
On the ready.
Offense on the field to take over. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They're going to run it. That gets the carry.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's second down here.
Philly. 2-9 Philly. Ringo.
Defense not pressing this time. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Okay, ready?
A new set of downs after that completion.
Moves.
And the back now goes in motion. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Okay.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go. Oh.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the height of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers. They have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
On the set.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And they're going to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wide out. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Spider.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point play. Touchdown or field goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's first and goal.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
55 weak.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the call is a quarterback sneak. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Okay, ready.
They get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal scoring drive. Great execution. The championship pressure.
This is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Bringing it out. It's Robinson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Okay.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Set. Ready.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Got it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Cut it. Lasso. Ready.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
On the set.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Here we go.
And the running back takes the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space,
Ready, set.
making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They're going to run it. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Flex. Ready, go.
They'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly. It's a handoff.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, throwing the football, the quarterback, and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Cobra. Hot.
They're going to run it here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead.
Ready, break.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Green 25.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion is just short of a first down. March rolling the dice, 4th and 1 in his own territory. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
Ready, ready.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime.
42 Spiders. Ready.
He's going to hand this off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Okay, ready.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Go. Go. Set. Ready, ready.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. With the catch, it's Nunez. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
That's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Cut.
Second down and goal. Try to run this one in. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away.
Let's go. Griffin.
Quarterback making some changes at the line.
Hornet.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
On the
Here
double.
comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The pocket breaking down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. After a first down loss at 2nd and long from their 25. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. So a timeout is called, just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Ready?
First down here for this offense.
Here we go. Ready?
Always looking to throw. pass is intercepted. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And the fair catch signaled for and taken.
Ready,
and out comes the offense set to take over here.
Flair! Jackrabbit!
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
On the ready.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap.
Rita.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and make and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. Here's the snap. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And this is caught. How about that? The fake works. And they add 2 points. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Get set. Get set. Ready, go.
Here's the handoff. Powering through.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Okay, ready?
Important second down play coming up.
Flip it. Flip it. Down. On.
He'll hand it off.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Okay.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling.
Ready. Go.
They'll try the ground game here with the rebound. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On the set.
Second down play coming up.
Cut it. Cut it. Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Longer. Ah!
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline. It's Nunez.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
On the double.
The sixth play on the drive.
Set. Hut.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. I'd be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Can't keep this drive going. It's fourth down and 6.
Set. Ready. Set.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Nunez. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally to the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
Ready up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Here we go. Set.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Easy. Ready.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Ready.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs.
Come on. Set.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Lightning. Lightning.
A solid first down
Lightning.
gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
Ready.
Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt.
Pound 55 feet.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He'll go up and over the pile to convert the 2-point try. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
On the ready.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18.
Set. On.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Igloo.
Receiver in motion now.
Ready, go.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front, the linebacker getting pressure as well. The way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
The pressure is coming. Looks like he's going to run it. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. They do a good job at taking away things downfield, but man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
On the return, it's Robinson. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again.
Black 24. Gaucho.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
Lasso.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
On the set.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
6-9-1. Go.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment of the year. He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Bringing pressure. Running back has it on a screen now. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Clear. Clear.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Timber. Timber.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made, a lot of space now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review.
Ready,
This
break.
line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Cobra.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance.
On the
They've
ready.
not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
And there's the handoff. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room.
Ready.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now.
Ready.
Heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains. But the defense, to me, looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
Going to get set out of time for PAT. And it's good. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's dropped out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Okay.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line.
Lizzie. 40.
run it out of the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Offense getting set. It's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. When you're coming in that he was going to be showcased, I didn't think we would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Clear. Dino.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route and catch made.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. It's almost an extension of their passing game.
He's running it short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
On the ready.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
Ready.
Use the running game to chew on his clock now. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Ready.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments.
Here we go. Go.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go. Third down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
That's some serious vertical by this running back. Touchdown on the goal line.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line.
Set.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
On the set.
Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball.
Weak.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. Throw for the 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Here's a 1st and 10 play.
Belly stutter.
Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Ready up.
Here's the 2nd down play.
Let's go.
And the quarterback dropping back. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass caught inside the 15.
On the ball. Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Let's.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout.
Right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football, turning in the end zone for the touchdown.
Empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion.
Igloo.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.